Good morning. Good morning. Oh, so crooked up there. Up in here, up in Sheldon. Come and eat, boy. Come and eat. Good morning. Good morning. Mingia. Good morning. I need to clean this area. I got a red mark right there? I need like an entire weekend of just cleaning. And my plant right here apparently doesn't like being right here because it is looking all sorts of ways it should not be looking. I can't. And I'm not doing this right now with you guys. Oh, my dear Lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 elephants in a row right there. Do I need 7 effing elephants right there? No. Nope, I do not. But I know. You're on the struggle bus. What's up? Why are we on the struggle bus? Is it too cold over there for you? All right, you hang out right here. Okay. Oh, dear Lord. That's not even salvageable. Okay. Good morning. Oh, dear Lord. It's all my plants. Look at. Oh, it's too cold right here. All right. I'm all bent out of shape. I really like my plants. Now I gotta bring them back to life. Let me just put them on the floor or I'm going to stress out. My poor babies. My poor babies. Mama's coming. Mama's coming. Oh, you poor things. I'm so sorry. I didn't know it was that cold. I mean, all right. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. All right. I'm back. I'm going to have to figure something out. And hi, I got all my roosters staring at me. Okay. All right, I'm trying to figure out where to put things. I can do that after. I feel like I shouldn't even have came on. I feel like I need to click off, clean, and come back, but I won't do that to you guys. I had a busy day. I mean, how many more things can I put behind me? I mean, I really can't. What I just hear, like, Lord be my savior? Or, like, I feel like I'm in church. I can't believe this one little thing is stressing me out like this. Hi. My friend's father passed away last night. It's a tough one. All right. All right. Let me reply to her. Get rid of this stuff. I don't feel like it's any point in like shutting down, coming back on. I just need to. Oh my God, guys, I have no room for nothing. I feel like I'm like in a pickle. Like, this is weird. Like, usually I can just move things around and put things places, and it's like I'm overcrowded. I got nothing. Oh, I know. Thank you. It was a family friend. His name was Mitch. He's pretty fucking awesome. I grew up with him. He was my dad's best friend. And there was Lori and Mitch, their kids. You know, I'm always saying Janice is here. That was her first husband. And my dad and Mitch lived up and down stairs from each other in an apartment building when we lived in Lawrence. We were on the first floor, they were on the second. Lori's like my best friend, childhood friend. Mitch died when I was pregnant. Little Mitch died when I was pregnant with Caden a couple weeks before Caden. It was a tough loss. It's like losing a brother. So And then Big Mitch just passed last night, so sad. Janice got remarried. We moved out of Lawrence. Seen him a couple times over the years. But it's a lot. A lot of good memories. A lot of good memories there. All right, my little roosters, my little babies, my little babies. I'm telling you, these guys stare at you. I'm not shitting you. You guys think I'm crazy. Like, I'm gonna turn these little fuckers around, and while I move some things around, I'm not kidding you when I tell you, like, they stare at you. God, I haven't had this out in a while. This is like 1930s. I haven't even went and got that necklace from that lady yet. Okay. Did you see a little sucker staring at you? Oh. Ooh, I got a cut. All right. Let me text her. I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm right here, but. Hello, Sheldon. Okay. Oh, my poor plant. I can't put you there. I'm gonna move you. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right, my little clucker clan over here. My little clucker clan. You guys are cute, though. You are cute. Okay. Fucking crampy. I'm freaking crampy. I had my plant on one of my tapestries, and it's a little moldy. I can't salvage that. Look at it. I mean, it is a straight up mess over here. I need a bigger desk, more space. This is insane. Like, I feel like I need a gallery. I ain't shitting you. A gallery. For all my little trinkets. I don't even feel bad for the person that comes in my life. They're just going to have to deal. I just need a big enough space to put them. And even you guys. Unbelievable. I feel like they're staring at me. It's so weird. It's so strange. We'll just put you right there. So you guys can be stared at too. But apparently, they're protecting us. All right, I'm just going to do that for now. I think one of the reads yesterday telling me I've been having all these freaking dreams. I've been dreaming of names. Names. It's hard to look up definition of names, I'll tell you that. It is not that easy. All right. Oh, dear Lord. Clutter used to never bother me, but this is like seriously getting the best of me. It really truly is. It really truly is. Hey, hey. Hey, hey, we're the monkeys. People say we monkey around. We're too busy singing to put anybody down. I fucking can't. Oh, dear Lord. Let me just step out of this I can't phase. Because that's not cool. Because I can. And I will. All right, so I feel like today there's going to be a little overwhelming energy. But I feel like I can move it. You guys remember when I used to do the push video? And then I just got pulled to like, there's a song, but it's not push. Is it rush? Push, or is it rush? I couldn't even tell you. It's got to be maybe 90s music. What did I just get up for? Um, oh, my ring. I should just leave it over there. I swear, like when I wear this during the day and I'm not on YouTube, it's just like, I don't know. You know how Superwoman has like what does she have, something on her wrist? Or is it her hand? I'm not saying I'm Superwoman though. Maybe, isn't there a song called Superwoman? And that's a slower song too. Paula Abdul, yeah. Is it called Push? But I think there's a song called Superwoman too. The anxiety is insane right now, guys. Um, it might be the energies of the roosters because I just looked right at them. Rush. I think it's the rooster energy, but they need to be here. So maybe they just need to acclimate. Because I'm telling you that that frequency is out there. I had another dream with another animal. It's the same thing, protecting against demons, like demonic energy. And then I had a dream of a white peacock, which is extremely symbolic. Like I set it free. It was in the house with a cow. Strange dreams, but they mean a lot. And they used to put peacocks in front of temples as protectors. But with the symbology of the white peacock with me, it's just it's almost like a coronation to like the spirit world, like just saying how connected. You have to look up the definition. It was pretty cool. So, but nothing like that dream I had over the summer with the shaman energy. I would like die to have that dream again. It was just, the beauty was just profound. Um so I know we're working with different realms and energies, and so the little roosters are definitely here to protect us, protect the energy. And you gotta know I do a lot of remote healing and Reiki and kind of like subliminal light language. So, and I feel like there's something with their placement right now. So, I don't know if it's like three doors are opening. There's three doors down, a band. I don't know. But do you guys get that vibe like they're still watching you? You were looking at photos of white peacocks the day before last. Yeah, so that's a message for you guys too. Yeah, and the cats. Yep. So again, it's not, and I'm dreaming of like pyramids, but these ones, the pyramids I'm dreaming of are just, it's so different. It's more of like shape, geometry, even though it's a pyramid, but it's telling me it's more about um geometry, but it's like, okay, it's like feminine masculine energy, symbolic meaning of a pyramid. I don't think I'm going to be able to locate it this way. But yeah, is fire or masculinity, and when inverted represents water with femininity. And that makes so much sense. And when I bought the roosters, remember I bought the pair. So like spirits even showing me this shit in my dreams. And again, when I'm walking around, do you guys watch The Dark Materials? Lyra's mother has a monkey as a demon. Oh, I didn't even think about that. They actually call them demons, but they're not demons like that. That's kind of like the type of monkey that is following me around in my dreams, but it's hiding behind other people as if I can't see it. As if it's like protecting me, but I'm not supposed to know it's there, but it's there. Um so there is demonic energy floating around in the universe, and it's not the demonic energy that we're used to. Like, oh, you need an exorcism, this and that. Like, it's a different type of demonic energy, and I don't think it's linked to like reptilian energy. It, I mean, it can be, because I'm thinking it's more of like it's a galaxy thing. So, like I said, it's pay attention to your dreams. You can't make this shit up. The ancient Egyptians and the Mayans built steps to the pyramids of temples at the top that represent cosmic mountains. And I've been telling you, I want to start using the cosmic mind. In magic and alchemy, the pyramid is an apex point upwards that represents fire, masculinity when inverted, and it represents water and femininity. So, I'm telling you, like, I know sometimes it's hard to remember dreams. Like last night, um, Toby. I woke up trying to remember the name Toby. What's it mean when you dream about the name Toby? It's so hard to find. You can usually find it like in a biblical way. That's usually like Hebrew. This is the Lord of Good. The other names was the Woman of God. I dreamt of Abigail. The night before that, it was Gabrielle. It's just, I'm telling you, like it's linked to the Lord and it's linked to God. So I don't know where spirit is bringing me. Um, yeah, it's so hard to find an interpretation, but they're giving me names. Toby in Hinduism means destiny. It's the number 8, which is ironic because Abigail is the number 8, and so isn't Gabrielle. This one means God is good. What's it mean when you dream about the name Abigail? And a lot of these are angels too. Abigail, this dream meaning this one could be a bridesmaid. I didn't come across that. I almost wish. Okay, hold on. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, babe. How are you? Nothing. Mm. All right, I just started YouTube. Do you know what we're doing later? Okay. All right. All right, we'll figure it out. Sorry I'm spacing it on YouTube, but enjoy the gym. I love you. Love you more. Bye bye. Um, so let me do in Abigail, King David. That's not the one I wanted. What's it mean when you dream about the name Gabrielle? It's the origin. This one means God is my strength. In Hindu, Gabrielle is a good sign, dream interpretation and meaning, means desire, fulfillment, progress. I can't find the apps. This one's God's messenger. Oh, it's a letter 9, not an 8. But see, those letters together make a 44, which is an 8. It's a female woman of God. So I'm telling you, like, it's so hard to look up names. I look up my dreams all the time, but um I've been getting names like you wouldn't believe. So if you can remember your dreams, like keep a notebook or your phone next to you. And I know there's more to my Toby because I had the same dream repetitively and woke up after each time. And I still wasn't conscious enough to text myself because I typically text myself when I wake up. Um oh yeah. Like the last one. Oh, I had a dream of a raven on my shoulder. But peacocks in the house, Gabriel, all the tires were off my car. States, words of states were coming in that dream. All the tires being off my car. Actually, you guys, that one was fucking crazy. What's it mean when you dream about all the tires being off your car? And it's not about car issues, but it's so symbolic. You think it would be like car issues, or be careful. It's not like that. And then I dreamt about being in the back seat, and then that can mean a lot too. It wasn't, and somebody else was taking my tires off. So you gotta, when it comes to car dreams, it's so important to remember all the interpretations of what's happening. I can't find the original one. What's it mean when you dream about all the tires being off your car? It's kind of like a warning. But it talked about did I screenshot it? Sometimes I screenshot it. No. I didn't. But it was so important. I feel like there was a message there for you and I can't remember. Because I can tell like certain dreams are in regards to me, and then others it's like I can tell if it's like meant for the collective or not, or to keep certain stuff to myself. But it does talk about a lot of fear and change and all that, but it's not what mine was. Mine was literally it was like a test of stepping into new kind of spiritual energy and um kind of being tested on how to handle that. And because remember I said a lot of people are stepping into us and into energy, and it's kind of about being humble. So there's like a lot of readers, light workers, a lot of people just being tested with certain stuff. um Fucking A. Holy shit. I don't even see the turkeys. Did you guys hear them? That was weird. I don't know what that was. Dreaming about all the tires on my car being off. But it's different. Like if somebody knows taking them off, then compared to like being stolen. Um this one, inspecting tires, career change. No. What's it mean when I dreamt about having no tires on my car? I'd like to know how I worded it. Because it talked about danger, but a different type of danger, not like road danger. Here's one. If you see a car without tires in your dream, it's a warning to be very careful the next few days. You're given the opportunity to show your abilities and gifts. If you fail, if you fail due to ignorance or negligence, troubles are coming. If you handle the task the right way, you'll enjoy success and significant financial proceeds. So, and another one, like if you see a car without tires in your dreams, it's a sign you may be facing danger, but will be given a chance for some type of realization. And this is the first one. I usually go with the first one. This was almost the same exact. So we are being tested by different realms, guys. So if you see a car without tires in your dreams, it's a warning to be very careful the next few days. You'll be given an opportunity to show your abilities and your gifts. If you fail due to indulgence or negligence, troubles will come. If you're able to handle the task that is given, you will enjoy success and significant financial proceeds. So do you get what? And I know that was a message for me and you, and it's a lot of it has to do with the cards I'm probably now using. I feel like that was almost like a test for me, even though that dream came in days ago. It was a heads up. How are you going to handle reading this energy? I can also interpret it into other things. But to give you a prime example, yesterday's read when it came to the cards, right? So again, like last night, it was like I was woken up like 4 or 5 times, and it's so much more than Toby. Um, but I'm just be They be giving me names all of a sudden. And in one of my dreams, I looked right at the little girl and I said, she gave me a nickname. And I was like, "Is that your name?" And then she's like, "No, it's Abigail." And it's like most people would be like, maybe Abby or Abs, or you know what I mean? But it wasn't like that. It was almost like, "Oh, is your name Patricia?" Like it was so random. Like her name had nothing to do with like her name. And then she looked dead at me and she was like, "No, my name's Abigail." And she smiled at me. She had to have been like 10 years old. Both the little girls that I had talked to in the back seat, one was probably like 8, one was 10 or like 12. The parents were in front. And the funny thing is, I ran to go get in the car thinking it was a different car. And then I was like, "Oh my gosh." And it was somebody's parents. And he was telling me, he's like, "I'm from Minnesota too." Like he knew my life and what it was like. I think it had to do with like a soulmate, but like meaning like me and her are so opposites, but it works. So he's like, "I feel for you. I'm from Minnesota too." So it was very strange. But next thing I knew, I was in the car. And the conversations that I was having with these little girls, I don't remember the whole conversations, but it was the names that stood out. And it was their smiles that stood out. So, like, if you're in the backseat of a car, it could mean like if you're in the passenger seat, you're coming in second. If you're in the back seat, you're being pushed around. But that's not what it was because it also, you need to know anything to do with cars and tires, how important it is to try to remember like the feeling. Like, was it dangerous weather? Because that's a warning, like, of not so great, you know. Were you happy in the car? Were you listening to music? Did you stop anywhere? Like, I had no idea it was so detailed. But um I'm telling you, like, it was just very bizarre. So um what's it mean when you dream about the name Toby? I didn't look this one up yet, so I just want to see if I can find something briefly. You hold the key to the material and spiritual world, but this is a gift that comes with spiritual responsibility to be fair and true with others. See, there's so many different ways. It's like you like to control everyone within your influence to shape things your own way. If positive, this development of high spirituality, you have God's protection. You are sensitive, affectionate, imaginative, cooperative, spiritually aware, prone to self-sacrifice. I'm asking as I'm going. You can keep secrets very good, very diplomatic. You have healing psychic powers. You're frank, methodical, and you believe in the law of the system and order. A position or social status is very important, and you'll always be looking to improve your position in society. You have the power and the ability to choose your own destiny and achieve what you want in life. You can expand in the direction according to certain your values. Passion and justice, possible dreams, the power of this responsibility. You hold the keys in the material world, but the gift comes from the high spiritual realms. Responsibility to be fair and true to others. Physiological and mature, determined and intense with desire to endure, often religious. So I'm telling you, like, that's probably a message for me, obviously, but I just shared it with you. But this is what I'm saying. Like, this stuff is telling us that the shift is here. And I share stuff with you guys anyway. You know what I mean? We all knew that we all knew that I was expanding and going in different directions anyway. So it's not like this is a shock or a surprise. Um so um hold on. Yes, I'm on YouTube, but do you want to see if Sophia wants to hit up Mia? Maybe Mia will join us. I bet you Sophia's sleeping, and I guarantee Mia's sleeping. I forgot to ask you, but you're more than welcome to come and hang out with us tonight. I'm going to Ashley's, and Sophia wants to know if you're going to be around. But if you have plans, no worries. I don't even really want to go. Okay. But I know with me that the change is here, and I am clearly being tested. I'm not on this. This makes sense though, guys. Like, I'm not like a normal reader. Like, it's us. It's been us for like a really long time. Like, it's like soul family. It's our tribe. Like, you guys are all linked to this energy. Like, if I ascend, you ascend. You guys ascend, I ascend. Planet Earth ascends, other planets ascend. I can feel the anxiety. Yeah, I've been with you guys five years this January, and we have gone through. She called her already. She didn't answer. Yeah, she'll sleep until noon sometimes, but I did just text her. So when she gets up, she'll let me know. She could already have plans, but I'm not positive. But I did hit her up. Yeah, we've been together and talking and gabbing and growing. Like, it's insane. We've had quite the journey together, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm almost getting sentimental. There's that masculine energy. Feminine energy. Sorry, I said masculine. It's not like I don't have enough masculine already. But I just, holy shit, what we've been through. You've seen me through ups and downs, ins and outs, maturity. I mean, fucking A, guys. I fall, you fall, you fall, I fall. We're all in the same soul group. So you guys have gotten me through a lot, vice versa. You've helped me come to conclusions. Like, we've been through a lot together. And I'm telling you, what I do next is not easy. You guys have seen me struggle. It could take 2 hours of getting clues to get to one answer. So I have been through a lot. This does not come easy for me. But when I look back, there's always something in between that I come across that I can fill in the blanks with. It makes sense. Like I said, some people just have the gift and they can just yap, 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 and tell you what this person says from the other side. My gift's capability seems to be more of a struggle, and it's not even like an acceptance thing. It's just the way it rolls for me. It could have something to do with being told like my own disabilities growing up and the way I've learned things. You know what I mean? So they got to take shortcuts for something to click more. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. But ironically enough, when I was going through my chart once again, what I do next, I target everything that I'm actually phenomenal with and like where my gifts are without even realizing that's what I was doing. So it's pretty cool. It's definitely a pretty cool experience. But yeah, we've been through a lot. And I've been saying, you know, how many times where you've watched me get upset. I know I'm going to be in the spotlight. I know things are going to be huge. I know there's something with the UK. And I've been saying that for years. And we've also learned things don't align the way we think they are, or exactly when they're going to align, right? And then we feel like, oh, did I miss the boat, or it just didn't happen? I dropped a card. But it's like all divine timing. Or I could have missed the boat because I wasn't ready, or you guys weren't ready. When you have a soul family, when you're a light worker and you work with the community, if your community is not ready, the light worker will be held back. Like, this type of job is no joke. It takes a lot of fucking strength getting into this industry. It is not what people think it is. So it's ironic I looked that up the other day, and then I just happened to do those cards and get tested because that energy came out, and I even looked, the numbers were like up and down. And then I talked about like controversial energy, but like not really seeing it. And it is a lot, guys. So we are going to get tested, but we're not getting tested in the sense of, is this the right person to be in our life? Like, we're getting tested to see how we move forward in life now that we are out of the grid. We're all out of the grid. A lot of us can go back in it if we make not the right decision. But I'd rather stay at your place, especially if Mia comes. It's just what we do. But I guess I'm down for whatever. It's just there's nowhere for the girls to really hang out. It just doesn't really make much sense to go in that direction. I know it makes sense for her, so Josh doesn't have to leave his kingdom, but it's not just all about him. I don't know. Again, I'm just down for whatever, but I know I'm just not even going to go there. I'm just down for whatever. It's fine. Leaving it at that. Things get complicated. My ass is going to fucking stay home. So gifts, powers, things are just going to start kicking in. The energy alone, guys, it's just powerful. And that type of energy enhances gifts and awareness. And this is why I've had this conversation with you with certain readers get on the high horse and they don't even see how they're misusing certain powers. Like, and I even said that in the read, like, we got to be really aware of what type of energy that we're working with, all sorts of stuff. So I don't know, I'm excited to see where both channels go. It's my sister, hold on. And then I want to read. Things are fine. I'm on YouTube. I did grab her a coffee this morning. I got her like a mocha caramel latte. I think it's what you got her yesterday. I'm not sure. but I've been downstairs for about an hour. Is Mia still sleeping? When she wakes up, will you ask her to call me? I want to see if she wants to go to Ashley's with me later. Did she mention whether or not she had plans? Even like my phone has a lot of energy right now, guys. The energy is fucking intense today. And I don't think there's a transit. She's sleeping, Jill. I did water the plants this week. What? Why is she talking about watering the plants? No, she's awake and she told me you already watered the plants the other day. She was thinking about going with me but wasn't sure. Okay. I'm going to get back to YouTube. Are you heading over? I love how Mia was thinking about going to me and I forgot to invite her. Well, because I wasn't really sure what I was even going to do. I'm not crazy about New Year's. It's a me thing. I've had some good ones, and it's more in my head ever since the millennium hit. I've been having a tough time with New Year's, and I try to stay like so positive, and I don't dwell on it at all. But that same memory comes back to me 23 years later. Every fucking New Year's. Isn't that crazy, guys? So fucking nuts to me. I feel like he forever ruined my New Year's. In referencing my ex-husband, but I'm not leaving for a while anyway. I can always grab her. I'm not worried about that. So yeah, I still think about that day or certain stuff like 3 years later. It's so crazy. No, I think about it, but I don't really think about it on that day. I just think about it when I'm like, oh, it's going to be the new year. You know what I mean? And it comes to my mind. I don't dwell on it. I don't cry about it. I don't like hate him for it. Like it's not like that. It's just it's just a thing. And ever since that, it's just like literally, I think I literally said to him, like, I will never enjoy another New Year's in my entire life for what you did. Like, it's so fucking insane. And it is true. And it's not me holding a grudge. Yeah, no, it's not me holding a grudge. It was the feeling, it was the inner knowing. It was like there was like a huge psychic epiphany for me that night too. That I'd never experienced. So along with my experience, I was very aware of something spiritual that I didn't even acknowledge. Like my own gifts, my own insight, my own inner knowing. Like it's just, it is what it is. And I think that's why it stays with me the most, because of the spiritual experience I had at the same time. So I'm just gonna let my mom know that I didn't even tell him I was doing YouTube. They're probably like, it's going back up, because that's why I spend my time. All right, guys. So I got caught up. My dad just asked me how Lawyer was doing, and then he started talking. I've known Mitch since '69. Hunting buddy, smoking buddy, camping buddy. Our best memories, man. We used to camp every weekend as a kid. Lake Champlain. Lived in Vermont. They met. They met in Vermont. I lived in Vermont for quite a few years um, before coming to Mass. We were everywhere, even the Virgin Islands. When my mom left, I don't know if I ever shared it with you, but when she left, um, yeah, I'm not even ready to share that, but she was kind of on the run. Had to leave her entire family, brothers, 8 brothers and sisters. She left a whole life behind with me and my sister. She had to. Abusive situation. And it's a lot. But anyhow, say the least, I was a milk carton baby. I've told you that before. But anywho, she met my dad, my stepdad, which is my dad. And that's it. He's been in my life for 43 years. He's my dad. Mitch was a huge part of our life. Huge part of our life. So, my dad used to tell me stories when he was in the hospital, man. They would give him, like, after the Navy, they would sit there and get freaking high and smoke and you name it. And we would look at him and be like, well, if you got caught when you got kicked out. And he's like, yeah, we didn't care. Like, man. Like, we look back, my dad and I was sitting over telling stories the other night. And he's like, remember the time you got arrested but not arrested and you were a wicked asshole to me and the cops, they called me and I was like 16. And I had a few people in my car and I forgot, I spaced it. And Sammy, Nazar, and Manny, they all got out running because they're like, don't pull over. I'm like, I'm getting pulled over by cops, guys. Like, what do you mean? They all got in my car running. I never hung out with them again. I was so pissed. But they had guns on them, guns in my car. I had no idea. But anyway, like, I didn't get arrested, and my dad came, and I told the cop, well, my dad right there, like, get him out of my fucking face. I don't want to see him. And my dad was like, me and him were like laughing, but not laughing. But like, that's when I knew you were just like me, he said. He's like, I knew you were going to give me a run for my money from like a very young age. And it's ironic because certain people do come into your kid's life, guys, to be that mentor. Right. And like, I don't know if my mom could have handled me, but my dad, like, I was just like him, you know, so he could definitely like handle me, but I apologized. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like I treated him that way, you know? And I actually forgot about that. I have no idea. I had no idea they had guns and shit on them. I really didn't. Like, I don't know, guys. It's so crazy. And I wasn't a naive teenager like that, guys. Like, I knew I was dealing with people who Like, they were my friends. They got in trouble, smoked a lot of pot, did drugs, you know, but like, I didn't really know the extent. And two of them ran because they had warrants that I was unaware of. But like, they weren't like bad people. They just did like not the greatest things. Like, I never talked to Nazar again. Sammy hit me up a few years ago. He definitely turned his life around. Um, but not everybody does, right? We were young. I just got pulled to We Were Young, some song. But yeah, my dad reminded me of a lot of shit that night. I was like, holy shit. Like shit I spaced, guys. Like, how do you space that memory? I did. How do you space that? I somehow managed to space that one. And a couple other memories he shared. I was like, holy shit. But I'm here. um, and I don't think I had like a rough childhood. I always lived in my own world, guys. It really is like that for me. So it was very hard for my parents to raise me. It wasn't personal, it wasn't me rebelling. It's just I've always been Courtney. I don't think I've ever stepped into the matrix, to be quite honest with you. So it was very tough growing up, in a way, when everybody wanted me to join the matrix. So anywho, I guess today was definitely some reminiscing with us, right? We are coming up on our 5-year anniversary. Oh, it's been a ride, guys. It's been a ride. And I've always been honest and shared experiences. We've had quite the ride. But I look back and like I appreciate like who I am. Like I'll look at some videos and I'll be like, oh my God, like not embarrassed or just like, oh, I don't want to watch that. Or like, but like I've never changed for you guys. Like, I don't know. It's nice. It's definitely it's nice. So thank you for coming along for the ride, guys. All right. So I do want to work with these until I get to know that deck a little better. These have different images where I can sense. These are meant to read intuitively too, but like that's galaxies and galaxies and galaxies. Like that's pretty cool. That's gonna take me, that's a whole making extra time, which is fine. But I feel like that needs to be, I feel like I just saw those like in a box with beads and not these beads per se with my other black beads, which is weird because those are my Hindu beads. Huh. I've never done that. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And I'm going to do it now so I don't forget. And I just got pulled to my purple sweatshirts. I feel like I'm gonna let them marinate. I don't know what's going on here. So it's definitely something with Hinduism. And go figure, because that's the galactic deck. So it's clearly telling me strong past life with Hinduism. Hinduism is one of my favorite. If I was going to convert, I think it would be Buddhism. But I've always been linked to Hinduism too. Like my Ganeshas, it's all Hindu. Buddhism. I've had lots of past lives apparently. But I'm actually shocked. I feel like that wanted to be laced or like marinated in Hindu belief. That's never happened to me before like that. What I just did with those cards, I've never done that with any cards. Ever. Didn't we just read something with the tires or a name? Something about possibly getting into like another religion? It could just be how I associate the cards. There's got to be something in that deck linked to Hinduism, which doesn't make sense. And I did put that closer at first, the stone. All right, I'll worry about that another time. I'll come to my own conclusion there. All right, got that. Got milk. I feel like I got to clean my glasses again. I think I got a scratch on them. All right, what are we at? 117. All right, let's go. I feel like I want to put something on that. Like my new moon shape. That's convenient with the moon, right? Okay. Oh, man. See, I'm getting pulled to my favorite deck, and my favorite deck is Hindu. So there's something with Hinduism here, guys, for you guys. It could be something to look into. Could be something with your dreams. I did tell you about the birth chart. We talked about historical things. Maybe it's religion. I don't like preaching religion. But for some of you, if it makes sense, there is something linked to Hinduism for you. So I will give you one card in regards to that, and then we'll jump in. So I don't know what it is for you guys, but it's strong, and it's clearly for me too. But Because I would never be like, go look into Hindu. I would never pull you towards a certain religion. I feel like it's like I wouldn't do it. I feel like it's wrong. But if you think about it, like our parents do it to us as kids. I grew up Catholic, church every Sunday, CC, confirmation, you name it. And I do still consider myself Catholic. I'm not going to take that away from me. All right, what's the fucking message here? Because I feel like it's definitely telling you guys to kind of like look into this religion, and that makes me feel funny. That that makes me feel funny to say that. Yeah. See, there's something religious. I always say the thing I'm going to say, but then I said, wrap us in love and light, and I continued, and I don't ever say that. And I did say something earlier in regards to something biblical. So let's see if we can get some insight on that. Not the energy per se, the insight in regards to whatever this message is for whomever this message is for and going towards. We got quite the fucking opposites. We got surrender and then we got persevere. Let me see if it wants both. Okay. And I almost said mystical Martians. And this is mystic Martian. Guys, I'm telling you, like, those were my galactic cards. There's something with Hinduism and galactic energy. And some of you guys might know exactly what it is I'm talking about. Good morning. Yep. But I do not, because I just started working with this energy. So there's a lot of history there with Hinduism.
Yeah. Is there bagels?
I believe so, yep, but I just started YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Love you. Perseverance. And I'm noticing the green emerald right there as well. You are likely to see a financial or other tangible reward for all your hard work. Ganesha's tusk represents the hard work with completing a task at hand. There is a legend that included some manuscripts of Ganesha breaking his own tusk off to continue writing this epic dedication to him. Ganesha's tusk is interpreted by the symbol of sacrifice and strength and demonstrates that it is important to finish what you start. Hold on. Need help? What are you looking for?
Sour cream.
Oh, I won't have sour cream down here.
Fuck, there ain't none upstairs. How about bag of cheddar cheese?
I won't have cheddar cheese down here either.
Fuck. I don't have enough cheddar cheese. I got no sour cream.
Okay.
My potatoes.
You want me to go to the store?
No, I'm gonna go out and get it.
Okay. I'll come up in a minute then. When are you going to leave?
I'm gonna leave right now.
Okay.
I gotta mash potatoes while they're hot.
Okay. It is what it is, guys. It's just... I'm just going to have to come back. It's bring it all upstairs and then come back downstairs 15 minutes later. Like, I apologize. I really, truly do apologize. I'm just going to finish reading this. Ganesha's tusk is interpreted the symbol of sacrifice and the strength that demonstrates that it's important to finish what you start. If you've been working hard and putting extra effort into something, it will definitely be worth it in the long run. You will see the results for your labor. You have been working on something quite challenging and important the last few months, and it's likely you're going to come across a conclusion soon. Ganesha is guiding you not to lose faith while you wait for things to come into fruition. Be patient and appreciate the progress that you've made so far. If your hard work is not yet paid off or planned, consider that the expectations may be needed to be modified. There's no guarantee, so be grateful and focus on the present and do what you can with what you have. There will be an ending to a difficult period of financial or material struggle. So I don't know if you guys are manifesting money or just having a tough time. This seems to be talking about finances. So even if it's like that's not something you're after or manifesting, it just seems like it's something that's going to come in and pay off. But it's like you got to finish what you start. There's a lot to be said. So I will be back. Okay? Probably like within 15 minutes. But again, I feel like it's more of an interruption to go up and then come back down. Get what I'm saying? So I love you guys. I'm sorry. I'll be back within like 20 minutes, half hour. But I'm not sorry, but I am sorry, if that makes sense. It is what it is, and it is what it is. I guess maybe we just leave that reading as is, complete. And then I don't know, I'll figure it out.